Alright, I say let's first go... let's go attend the salon. Let's see what this enchanter Vivienne has to say, has for us. After all, she sent us an invitation, and who are we to deny such a polite and proper invitation? Oh. Ooh, it sounds like a ball. Is it a masquerade? Huh. I showed up by myself without any of my companions. I guess it would be odd if I showed up with a group.
Master Kadesh of the Inquisition.
Huh. Yep, it's a masquerade ball.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new.
Huh.
It is always the same crowd at these parties.
Yes, yes, such dull
You
parties.
must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business?
Huh.
I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them.
Good things, I hope. You know of me?
What have you heard about me?
What have you heard?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the fair.
Oh, that's it? That's all? Madame de Fer?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by first enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady
Ah,
Vivienne.
it's her nickname.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Who is this Duke?
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
Council of Heralds.
And of course, there's the civil war.
Huh.
Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Huh.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Huh. Huh. What have you heard about me?
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried
Yeah.
away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
Huh.
The Inquisition. What a lot of people.
Hey! Huh. That's not very
Washed up
nice.
Sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
Oh, wow. He just insulted Liliana and Cassie.
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
Jeez. Who's this guy? Huh. Huh. We're restoring peace.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army.
Huh.
We know what your Inquisition truly
Oh, do you
is.
now?
If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the challenge.
Pull out a glove and say you challenge me to a duel. Oh.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use
He
such
was
language
frozen,
in
look
my
at that.
house to my guests.
Oh, this must be Vivienne.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
She must have frozen him like
Madame
like
Vivienne,
Mr. Freeze.
I humbly
She
beg-
said, chill out.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
Maybe I'll keep you like this and leave you as a statue.
My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Oh, gosh. Let him go. Let him go. He was just a jerk, just running his mouth. No need to kill him.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more
What?
careful.
Just a snap of her fingers. And just like that. Man, she's good.
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Oh, the feeling is mutual.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard, and enchantress to the Imperial
Oh,
Court.
what about the Marquis?
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout.
Okay.
Alphonse will be disowned for
Ah.
this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last.
How
And after
disgraceful!
such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Nice. So pretty much he has to earn back respect. It's a pleasure to meet you, Enchanter Vivienne.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantry.
Huh.
With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Really? Huh. What loyal mages do you speak of?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course.
Huh.
We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such
So
order.
she is apparently a mage that believes in the circles and believes that they're good for the mages. So you support the circles?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents?
Huh.
We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
Huh. She believes it's the only place that mages would be safe to do those things. Anywhere else, they would be in danger. Do you support the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
But the Chantry opposes us.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction
Huh.
anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness.
Ah.
Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
Very interesting. That it seems like Vivienne has a pretty good mind about what to expect and how to deal with like the bureaucrats and the Chantry clerics. Having her on our side would definitely benefit. What assistance do you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian
Hi,
Empire.
that's kind of
I know
obvious.
every member of the Imperial Court.
Really?
personally.
That would help.
I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
Huh. And you'll work inside the court?
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart and there is a hole in the sky. It is now the duty of every mage to work towards sealing the breach. And so I would join the Inquisition on the field of battle.
And what do you get out of this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Huh. Is this business or pleasure?
Is your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming?
Yes, I am.
It's professional.
Oh. Yes, it's not at all possible to romance Vivienne. But like I said, my dwarf is quite the flirt. Huh. Is this the same thing?
I support any effort to restore
Oh,
such
okay.
order.
Yeah, it is. All right. Welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
All right, so Lady Vivienne has now joined our party. So now we have the resources of an enchanter as an enchanter of these circles. She has all the resources of the circles or remaining circles at our side. And of course, she is an enchantress of Orlais. So the fact that she knows the Orlesians and their politics so well, that's probably going to help out. I'm sure she and Josephine and Leliana are going to get along real well. Since they're all so familiar with Orlais and its politics. Oh, we're back in Haven. Okay, well, before we do any of those things, looks like we have a couple of things to do. Before we do those, let's quickly head over to the other area. A friend of Red Jenny. Ah, we can now take her with us. Alright, let's take Cassandra, Vivienne, and Solus. As much as I love Varric, I don't necessarily have to have 2 rogues in my party since I am a rogue. Lornan's Exile and a Chant for the Departed. Too bad I can't read them. I'm actually complaining the load screens are too fast. But I wanted to read that. And then these black loading screens take longer. It just seems so silly. Let's see. Can I level up Vivienne now? Yep, she's got 8 points. Well, when we met her, she seemed to be knowledgeable in winter or ice magic. I mean, she did freeze that guy, so maybe we should invest points into ice. Oh. Okay, and wall of ice. There we go. I don't have any staves that are better than that, do I? Oh, let me see if this sword is better than what she has. Nope, what she's got is better. Vivienne, I do not have another staff for her. Disciple ice staff. Yeah, see, even her staff is cold damage. What armor pieces did I pick up? Oh, Defender Mail. Nope, Cassandra's got much better armor than that. A mage only human trained. Oh, that's better than what she's got, so I'll go ahead and give that to her. Okay. Whoa, Solus, whoa. Oh. Hello. Stay away from them. Okay. I think that's all of them. Up. Whoa. Whoa! What? Whoa! Huh. It's the Human Torch!
It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know.
Probably just a fire mage.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident.
You're too important?
My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
What? What?
Just say what?
What is that?
Oh my goodness! Oh!
Squishy one, but you heard me,
Oh!
right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than
Right
they
through the
deserve.
throat.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face.
Wow!
So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... you're all dwarfy. I don't mean nothing, but you're down there. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Okay. Not exactly what I was expecting. He shoots an arrow through his throat, and the way she's talking to me. It's all good, isn't it? See that? Isn't it? Man, it's all good, isn't it? Why?
Sure, why not? I glow. What's
Yeah,
going
sure,
on?
whatever. What
No
is
idea.
going
I don't know this
on?
idiot from manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sera. This is cover.
Sera.
Get round it.
Huh.
For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
No, what? They've got no breeches? What?
But
Oh, they don't have any pants! So that's what she meant. She got into their equipment shed and stole their pants. They're fighting us in their underpants. Oh, that's funny. Okay, then. Apparently she likes to play pranks.
friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Oh, just like that, she wants to join. How about a real introduction first?
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends.
Yes.
The Friends of Red
Uh-huh.
Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate.
Huh.
So here, in your face, I'm Sera. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus Aaron.
Huh. So you are offering spies?
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you.
What?
Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees it. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your breaches. Like those guards. I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
You are a strange one. Why did you ask if I glow?
Back there you wanted to know if I glow. Why?
That's what you do, isn't it? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Okay. Sounds petty and criminal, but then again, I am a former smuggler.
You sound like a thief who acts out petty revenge fantasies. And that might be bad.
Oh, right. You want to prop that guy up so I can say my sorries? Bad things should happen to bad people. We find someone not so bad, maybe he'll end up not so dead. Good enough?
But you didn't know him.
You say that like it's obvious, but you didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
And who exactly are your people?
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Wow, this is a strange one, but yeah, sure, go ahead. Welcome aboard.
All right, Sera. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Well, that was odd. Like I said, don't really need another rogue in the party. Whoop, hold on. second I thought I had an audio glitch or something. Oh, apparently Vivienne leveled up again. Whoops. Okay. Is there anything around here to loot? Oh, a couple things over here. Oh, we're not coming back here, so may as well grab what we can from here before we leave. Oh, wither stalk. Oh, what's up here? Oh, more gold. Gold! Yes, me gold! Alright. World map. Alright, let's, yeah, let's head back to Haven. And we're probably going to have to discuss whether or not we want to pursue the mages or pursue the Templars as help. Tough choice. Tough choice. But hey, we did just pick up a couple of new party members, so that's kind of cool. Oh, speaking of party members. Oh, Cullen's over here now. That sounded weird for a second there.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
Nice to see what kind of teacher Cullen is.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I'm glad I'm here.
I just hope I can help.
As do we all. It is enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself.
Huh.
I was there during the Mage
Yes.
Uprising. I saw firsthand.
Oh yes, I recall Cullen.
Sir,
I remember.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her
Huh.
cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I believe the mark will help.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work, I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for
No,
that.
it's okay. I don't mind. No.
You understand our situation. I appreciate your opinion.
Look around. Our people are well organized and committed. Despite what the clerics think, we are in the best position to help. There's still a lot of work.
Yes, there is.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Huh. Hold on, Cullen. I wasn't done talking to you.
Did you need something?
Oh my goodness. Tell me about yourself, Cullen.
I should get to know you better.
Will you
working
guys
together.
quiet down with the swords clanging and everything? I can barely hear him talk.
Where are you from?
How to act for Reldon? What?
I grew
Okay.
up in Ferelden near Honor. I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Huh. Barracks from Kirkwall.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at the barracks. Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for me.
That sounds like something Varric would say. You were away a long time.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
Not since
I
Origins.
tried to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
Tell me about the Blight.
You were in Ferelden during
Yep,
the Blight.
he was. He was at the tower.
Darkspawn.
No. I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle
Yep.
Tower. The Circle had troubles of its own. I remained there during the Blight.
What happened to the Circle? I know what happened.
What happened at the Circle Tower?
Few who survived the Blight have fond memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak.
And your time in
What
Kirkwall?
was Kirkwall like?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between mages and Templars fell apart. The apostate blew up the Chantry, and the Knight Commander went mad. Other than that, it was fine.
Oh, not everything was fine. The rebellion?
What happened between Kirkwall's mages and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
You were there.
There was tension
There's a
between
difference.
mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
How did it end?
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored order. Red Lyrian had driven Knight Commander Merrick.
Yep.
She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion. Turned on her own men. I'm not sure how far she would have gone. Too far.
Yep.
So you opposed her?
I stood with the champion against her, in the end. I should have seen through Meredith sooner.
That's all for now.
I'll let you return to your work.
Another time, then.
See if there's anything else.
Did you need
Tell me about Templar life.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
How are the Templars trained?
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy it?
Did you enjoy your training?
I wanted to learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the Chant of Transfigurations wasn't the most exciting. I admit, my mind sometimes wanders.
Yeah, it would sound a little boring. So why did you become a Templar?
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars at our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left.
Wow, that's not very old.
13. It's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy.
Wow.
Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated.
Talk about giving your life to a cause. What about your family?
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
So you've lived in the Circle.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical. The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I pretend to
Yeah.
be. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do you not speak to the mages?
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
Tell me about their vows.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing?
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of Lyria. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
What do Templars do?
Do the Templars do anything besides...
Yeah, do they?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
And what do you think? Has your opinion of mages changed since the first game or the second game?
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession, at least.
That was all.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Another time, then.
Okay. So let me get away from this clanging of the swords. It's so loud. Okay, so when we come back, we will kind of go around, see if any of our companions have anything new to say, and head to the Chantry and discuss whether or not we should pursue the help of the mages or the help of the Templars, and we'll also seek out our two new companions and see what they have to say. Stay tuned.